Jason Aldean is stuck in another shocking controversy with allegations of racism and a disturbing music video, and Brantley Gilbert decided to speak up and support his friend and fellow artist. The problem is, what Brantley said might make everything worse. Listen closely and decide for yourself if Brantley should be talking like this in public. Country music stars have a reputation for being one big family. When the going gets tough for one of them, it's not unusual for one country star to come out in support of another. But this time, Brantley might have gone too far. Not only did Brantley go on a 60-second rant about anyone who was criticizing Jason, he did this on stage in the middle of a concert. We all know that Brantley is a tough and outspoken guy. His body is covered in tattoos. Brantley had his guitar strapped to his back as his words echoed through the microphone. But I hope that Brantley was just venting, and he didn't truly mean the things he said. He told the crowd that he doesn't understand society nowadays, and that what is happening to Jason is making him mad as hell. Now, this was an outdoor concert, but it does seem like Brantley read the room. The concert was at the Arkansas Music Pavilion on July 20th, and the country music audience there definitely seemed to support everything that Brantley said. The crowd kept cheering loudly, because Brantley had a lot on his mind. He got into a lot of topics that have been making him mad. Brantley swore a lot during his statement. Shockingly, his words also sounded pretty violent. One of Brantley's pet peeves is his belief that no one gets punched in the face anymore. For Brantley, Jason's controversy was started by a bunch of keyboard warriors who were hiding behind their cell phones and laptops. So Brantley was basically accusing them of being cowards, and the crowd loved that. Then Brantley said he was going to tweet something about it, but he stopped. You won't believe why Brantley didn't tweet out an angry message. He confessed to the crowd in Arkansas that he didn't have the passwords for his social media. So Brantley decided to go old school and told the crowd he wrote a song about it. Brantley told the crowd, "I hope y'all like it," and the real truth is, the crowd loved it. Brantley's song is called "Bury Me Upside Down," and the chorus contains a shocking lyric. Brantley saying, "Bury me upside down so the world can kiss my..." explicit. I guess this is the case of freedom of speech turned to freedom in a song. And nobody is saying that Brantley should not be able to speak his mind about this. Now, Brantley is getting some unbelievable backup from other people behind a microphone. Graham Allen is the host of Dear America. That is a religious podcast. So you might think that Graham was shocked by Brantley's rant. But not only did Graham share the video of Brantley's statement from the Arkansas concert, Graham said during his podcast that Brantley Gilbert is the real truth. Graham also proclaimed on his show that everyday Americans are behind Jason Aldean. Fellow country star Cody Johnson isn't backing down either, and he did something similar to what Brantley did. Cody headlined a concert recently and gave Jason a shout out on stage. Cody was a bit more low-key than Brantley. He made it obvious that he considers Jason to be like family. Cody mentioned Jason directly during the intro to one of his songs. Cody said about Jason, "Keep it up, brother." But Cody also talked about his frustrations, and he knew that people in the crowd were making videos of him on stage. Cody said, in part, "Jason, if you're seeing this video, you do you." Cody went on to say, "If being patriotic makes you an outlaw, then my God, I'll be an outlaw." Cody told the crowd that he was going to play an outlaw song that goes like this. This crowd went wild as Cody went on with his performance. In case you're wondering, country singers and a religious podcast host weren't the only voices rising in support of Jason. Joe Rogan has also jumped into the controversy with his 2 cents worth. The Joe Rogan Experience definitely knows its audience, and Joe wasted no time recently in mocking the controversy surrounding Jason. He talked about another side of the story, because Joe thinks there are plenty of other songs with wild lyrics and content. Joe specifically mentioned how rap songs glorify violence, and Joe called the controversy over Jason's country song to be nothing more than selective outrage. But if you think that Joe is fully in support of Jason and his music, you won't believe what else Joe said. We all know that Joe doesn't hold back either, but his feelings about Jason's music is shocking. Joe told his podcast audience that he wasn't saying that Jason's song was the greatest song the world had ever known. Maybe Joe was making another point, because he said that the lyrics and content in hundreds of rap songs is infinitely worse. There's another side to the Jason controversy that started on July 18th. This was just days after the video for Jason's song "Try That in a Small Town" began playing on CMT. After the negative feedback began to grow across social media platforms, CMT made a shocking decision. They pulled Jason's video from the rotation on July 17th. While critics supported the move, a shocking report surfaced about Jason's fellow country artists. A source with inside knowledge claimed that Luke Bryan, Blake Shelton, and Hank Williams Jr. had decided to boycott CMT. If that were the real truth, it would be unbelievable. Then an official representative from CMT made a statement to Billboard. The CMT rep confirmed that Luke did not request his videos to be pulled from CMT, and shockingly, no other country artist did either. So the support from Jason's country music family is just Brantley and Cody speaking up right now. But they aren't going as far as pulling their videos from country music television. What do you think about Brantley's statement during his concert? Do you think that Cody said it better? What about what Joe Rogan said about Jason's song? Let me know in the comments below.